All right. Got some beer. Getting settled down. Oop. What's going on? Let's get some beers. Hang on. Getting into the old beer stash. Have to have beers. Oh, that's important. We don't have beer, we can't talk. It's just not the same. No. Definitely isn't the same. So, I was in the world of GTA. Windy City Mama. Bitch, how's it going? I think it's awesome that you follow me now. I do. I think it's great. Because now I know 100% I live in your head rent free. Not a thing you can do about it. No. Which is awesome. And on my last live stream, it showed Freddy_13. And you left the lobby. It's been 4 years. 4 years and you're still chasing my tip. You're pathetic. Honestly. I mean, just ask my exes. They'll tell you. When I say no, no means no. No doesn't mean yes, and yes doesn't mean no. Just saying. And obviously, what is it? Your dumbass just can't figure it the fuck out. No. I really don't know why, but I mean, you can't fix stupid. You're living fucking proof. I mean, I set it up perfectly. I did a live stream, right? Port Authority and Gang Task Force. And who shows up? The Queen of Bitches. Or the Queen of Karens. Yeah. Windy City Mama. Bitch, you got nothing better to do with your time? Don't you have some dick to suck or something shit? Don't you have a husband to keep happy? Anything? Because last time I checked, when we last talked, it was what? 2 years ago now? And you said to me, I've been married 10 years. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. And I said, you know what? With a voice like that, I pity your husband. Like, no wonder why your husband's not around. Holy fuck. Seriously. If that guy got stuck with you from high school, holy shit. He's thinking about fucking somebody else. He gets an opportunity, man. He's taking it, or he already has taken it, or he's thinking about taking it. Just saying. My ex started getting boring. Yeah. Yeah, Maria, you started getting boring. Well, yeah. I mean, you know what? It's hard to be attracted to somebody who's lazy. Right? Somebody who leaves their shit around all the time and, like, can't fucking rinse dishes and just, like, decides to fuck up the house just 'cause. even know that, she knows fully well that you're gonna put it back together. Yeah, it gets annoying. And like Wendy's voice. And a message to my haters, by the way. Messages. Okay, here we go. I'm cracking cold ones. Can we tell? I've had a few. If you didn't tell from the fucking wine we had this morning, when I say we, I mean all of us, right? Because I like to include everybody in the live stream, right? So we were all in the live stream, right? We all had wine this morning, right? Breakfast champions, all right? Over 1,000 views, by the way. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate you. It's awesome. Fuck yeah. It's wicked. And Maria, bitch, you said I wouldn't do anything on YouTube. They wouldn't like me on YouTube. Yet, last time I fucking checked, I'm a lot more liked on YouTube than you'll ever be. Just saying. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I mean, it just comes naturally. You know that. And I proved you wrong. Matter of fact, I proved a lot of people wrong. Before Mom passed, Mom asked me, she goes, if you're so good on YouTube so far, why don't you endorse yourself with Rockstar or with EA Sports? And I simply told her, I don't want to sell myself out. Mm-mm. No way. I'm not gonna sell myself out. And she did this. That exactly. She did it like a little giggle, right? And she's like, "That's my boy. That's what I wanted to hear." I said, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah, because everybody else sells himself out for money and for everything else." And she goes, You've always been independent. You've always been creative. You've always done your own thing." I said, "Yeah, that's what I'm going to stick to doing. I'm going to do my own thing. This way, nobody can tell me any differently." Nope. And I get to make up my own rules. Yeah. It's my studio, my rules, my production, my team. I don't have to answer to anybody but me by the end of the day. Yeah. So I think it's a pretty good deal when you think about it, because I'm not going to work hard for anybody else anymore. I want to work hard for myself. I want to see intent, like, wait a sec here, hang on. I was going to say 10 years, but let's be a little bit more realistic. I want to say in about 15 years, I want to see myself completely retired and maybe still doing podcast. Probably still doing podcast. Yeah. Yeah. About 15 years. Or so. Give or take. We'll see. Daniel's back in the house. Cheers. By the way, everybody, I don't have a cocaine addiction. No. I keep itching the nose because right here, look, earlier, as you could tell, when I was doing my walk in the snow, the snot gets stuck up in the nostrils. I got a trim up here, and these beard hairs right here, even if I trim them down, they get sharp and they decide to find their way right back up into my nostril, which is fucking annoying. And fucking, it's like, ah, Thorns, what's going on? Welcome back. Yeah, I thought we'd hang out and have a few beers together, everybody, and chat. It's Saturday. Why not? There's no Leaf game on tonight, so we're gonna hang out. We're gonna chat, have some beers. I might have to take a piss break in between. Who knows? We'll see. It's still snowing outside. Yeah. It is definitely still snowing outside. My boots survived. Oh yeah. These, hey, these were the suckers I was trenching the snow in. Okay? Now look at the size of these suckers, everybody. Alright? You all see the size of these? Okay? See? Look how big those fuckers are. Okay? Now, the snow, when I was walking through the snow, here we go. Okay? Let's say my hand is the snow, the bottom of the snow, like the ground. The snow was up to here that I was walking through. Okay? Mark with the Go Bruins shit. Thorns, your moderator. You're going to have to put his ass in timeout. Yeah. Thanks, Nina. Yeah, my SWAT boots are nice, but I didn't take the SWAT boots out today. No. No. These are the SWAT boots. Right? These suckers, they're alright. They're nice and light. But I needed the other ones. Right? Don't put you in timeout. Mark, don't mention Go Bruins again or your ass is going to timeout. Thorns is now in charge of that shit. I don't want to have to put you in timeout. But at the same time, I don't want to have to babysit you. Right? Like, come on. Don't be a dick. If you're not a dick, I won't be a fucking dick. Don't make me have to be a dick. I'm already an asshole, you guys know that. But I can go super asshole. Yeah. Let's not do that. Not the penalty box. Yeah, well, come on. Speaking of penalty box, when I am done this live stream, I'm blind deaf. I want to be right. Fuck. You're too much. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh shit. That reminds me of my days. It's like sometimes I would skate over to the ref. I'm like, are you fucking blind? Huh? Are you blind and fucking deaf? Right? Can you not fucking see what's happening out here? Do you need glasses? Get the fuck out of the game. And it'd say, I was like, oh, fuck. Here we go. Yeah. I've had my days. By the way, when we're done this live stream, I will be doing NHL. Yeah. I'll do NHL live stream. Of course, because it's Hockey Day in Canada. It's Saturday. I got beers for it for a reason. Just because they're not broadcasting hockey today doesn't mean I'm not going to broadcast hockey today. Fuck. I wish I could be outside a day like this. I wish I could be outside on a rink, on an outdoor rink. Oh, man. Good times. Yeah, nothing said about the bad teams. Good point. Where'd they get the swap boots? Great. Where'd I get the swap boots? Shit. There's an online store. Fuck. I'll get back to you on that one. I have to look that up. I don't know if it has it in the boot or what. No. Huh. Weird. But they are nice, right? Yeah. I love these things. They are badass. And they're comfortable. Yeah, here. Let's do a comparison. Hang on. Because these are my two favorite boots. Okay? I got this one here. Right? It's nice. Okay? It's very comfortable. I take care of my boots. I keep them clean. Right? And then the SWAT style. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? My oldest mentioned that to me one time. She said, "Dad, it's hard for to find good boots." I said, "What are you talking about? Why?" And there's good boots all around. She's like, "Yeah, for guys." I was like, "What's wrong with wearing guys' boots then?" She's like, "I want girls' boots." I'm like, "Oh, well, you need to write somebody a letter or an email." You know? Because the only time things are gonna get changed is if you mention it. Excuse me. And I invested good money into those things. So those boots together, you guys are looking at just over almost $500 with tax for both those. Yeah, not bad, right? Because they'll last. I needed to get new boots, and then I'm one of those people. If I'm gonna get one set of boots, I gotta get a second set just in case. I don't know. I I was stuck with a set of boots and shoes for the longest time for like 2 years. Dorrance, you're gonna be back later. I'll still be here. I was stuck for a bit with my old boots. Those suckers. Those suckers seen better days. Still got them though. Fuck, are they heavy? They seen some shit. Huh? Anyways, to my haters, I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna crack cold ones. I'm gonna keep doing what I do and what I want, whether you like me or not. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Not one fuck, not two fucks, three fucks, four fucks, or even five fucks. No, zero fucks. That's it. But you know what? You're all number one in my books. And this is to my haters. That's the fuck you sound. Or no, actually, my haters, this will really fuck you up. Can anybody light it up in the chat if you know what that means? Say anything in the chat. Do you know what this means? I want to know. I'm waiting. I'm going to sip on my beer. Again. I'll do it for you guys again. Right now. Nina, you're welcome. Subscribe. I'll subscribe to you too. I'll make sure. The thumbs up means good job. This means asshole. A S S hole. Right here. Up yours too, Mark. Yep. Because, you see, the thing is, I was driving down the 401 one time, somebody pissed me off, okay? Somebody cut me off, and I fucking blasted the air horn, okay? And I'm like, you dumb motherfucker. I was like, fuck you, asshole. Right? Gave him the middle finger and screamed out the window and shit like that. Don't do that. No. So when I got when I got back to or not even when I got back to the yard. Excuse me. Not even 5 minutes later, I get a phone call from dispatch. And it's my manager of the company I drive for. So we're going to have a little chat when you get back to dispatch, okay? You're going to be in my office. I'll be waiting for you. Click. That's it. Didn't give me a chance to respond or nothing. I'm like, fuck. Shit. What'd I do? Kind of stressed out. By the time I get back to the office, the manager comes out. Like, I'm walking around the warehouse a little bit, right? And all I can hear him yelling, "Is he here? Is he here? Get your ass over here!" I was like, oh fuck. He walks over in the middle of the warehouse and he's like, "You, come here. Come to my office right now. Let's go." Fuck. Because I looked at him, like, cause he's going, "Do you know how unprofessional you look, and you made us look, and everything else?" And I'm looking down, and he's like, "Don't fucking look down at me." He's like, "Look fucking up right now." He's like, "I don't need this shit. Don't you ever fucking do that shit. That's unprofessional." He's like, "You need to have your fucking composure and everything else." And I said, "Listen," I said, "no fairness, he pissed me off. Alright? And I had to slam on the air brakes and everything else. I said, I could have ran his ass over and killed him because he was being stupid and he was on his cell phone. Fuck." He's like, "That's not the point." He's like, "Composure. Let him be a dick," he says. "You can still communicate with him." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." He said it to me calmly. He said this. He goes, I'm like, "What's that?" And he said, "Good job, asshole." He goes, "No words required." He goes, "You tell anybody that, you go like this to them and like that and with a smile on your face, and you're going to confuse the fuck out of them for the rest of the day. They won't know what the fuck you just said, and they won't know what kind of thing you just told them. No, they're going to be questioning everything for the rest of the day. That's going to haunt their brain. They're going to talk about that at the dinner table later on. They're going to go home to their spouse and go, what does this mean?" And they're going to go, "What?" And they're going to be like, "Yeah, somebody did this and this to me on the highway. I don't..." Yeah. I laughed. And then he goes, "This situation's not funny, though." I was like, "Sorry." He goes, "You better be." He goes, "I'll take your keys." I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Yeah, I'll take the keys to the truck for the next 24 hours. You can go home." And listen, for some of you to get a day off is a blessing. For us to get sent home, it's not. It's like a stab in the heart. Like, what do you mean go home? I don't, what? What am I supposed to do at home? You can't send me home. Like, listen, I'll sweep the floor or some shit. I'll go rake the rocks in the fucking yard. Don't send me home. He's like, get the fuck out of here. Give me the keys. You're going home. You can have them back on this day. He's like, or I can make it another day. The longer you stand in front of me and question my authority, he goes, I can make this a longer punishment. I'm like, no, no, fuck, I'm out of here. I guess I'm gonna be drinking beer. Fuck. Fuck it then. I'm going home to barbecue. Fuck it. I'll drink beer and barbecue. I don't give a fuck. It was kind of like getting punished from school. Almost. Yeah. Only as an adult. Yeah. See, when you enjoy your work, it's not really work. No. If you enjoy doing what you're doing, it's fun. Oh, no, no, no. We're going to get to that. Oh, it gets better. It gets much better. So, when I was fresh off suspension, he didn't treat me too well. Especially when he found out that I was nailing his niece. Yeah, the owner of the corporation. I was fucking his niece. I didn't know. At first, I didn't know. Until we showed up to work together. The one day. And this is not a small warehouse. This is a big, really, this is a fucking company that is all across North America. And we showed up to work together. And we were in the warehouse. We hugged each other. And I went to go do my thing, and she went to go to her office and stuff like that. And I went to dispatch to go get my paperwork. And right around the corner was the fucking owner. He was like, right there. I'm not going to mention his name. And he's like, hey. I was like, hi. How you doing this morning? I was like, good, until you scared the shit out of me. He's like, how do you know my niece? I was like, your niece? What are you talking about? He's like, my niece. I said, I don't know your niece. He goes, yes, you do. You came into work with her this morning. Um, I'm like, this is awkward. He's like, no kidding. This is awkward for me too. He's like, so, how do you know her? And I'm like, well, I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm not a betting man, but I'm pretty sure we probably got introduced by work. He's like, this isn't the time to be a smart ass with me. I was like, well, you asking dumb questions, you're going to get a fucking dumb answer. I mean, like, come on, man. Seriously. You think I jumped on a dating website and got together with her? Like, come on. He's like, you're not seeing her anymore. I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, she's older than me, for fuck's sakes. He's like, no, it's not happening. I was like, why? He's like, you don't shit in your own backyard. You don't know. You don't date at work. I was like, no, come on. He's like, no, listen, trust me. This is a life lesson for you. He's like, understand one thing. He's like, this is not going to work, and I'm going to tell her the same fucking thing. He's like, this is not going to work. The two of you work in the same work environment. This doesn't work. When two people work in the same work environment, they get married. He's like, it does not fucking work. He's like, history has proven this shit, and it causes drama and bullshit in the workplace. I'm not having it. He's like, it's either you guys split up or you guys find new jobs. Both of you are going to get told that today. That's how that worked. Yep. That was the last white girl. Yeah, that was the last white woman I dated. And that's the last time I ever dated at work. Didn't matter how hot somebody was at work. Didn't matter. Nope. No. Don't get involved with somebody at work. Because you gotta work in that place. And if something does, it might go right in that moment, of course, because things get heated. You know what I'm saying? We all know what I'm saying. You know? You both want to get it on. Things get hot and heavy for a couple times. But then if somebody gets on somebody's nerves, somebody turns around and uses leverage over somebody's head and goes, I could turn around and tell the boss you raped me, or like, you know, like, who knows what kind of bullshit gets put over each other's head, but bullshit does get put over people's head. And I'm just passing on information I learned in life. Because a lot of you keep asking, why am I still single? I keep asking, why the fuck aren't you still single? Or why aren't you single? And for most women, we know why they're single. Yeah. Come on. Most modern day women, like my ex, Maria, we know why you're single. Yeah, you're gonna end up the cat lady. Or dogs. You're gonna be pets. Yeah. You won't, there won't be a man, I can tell you, there won't be a man that will say, I'll die with you. No, no. I mean, fuck, I wouldn't. No. Not any, all three of my exes, none of them can find a man. You know? No, Mark, she's not for the streets. I mean, she's a decent person. She has decent place, decent job, everything else, right? But the morals aren't there. Her, she thinks that she can be like a 7-Eleven and have her legs open and fuck whoever she wants. Like a convenience store. She wants convenience. So when her boyfriend's not around, she gets on the phone, you know, hey, you know, tries to call me and go, hey, what are you doing? I'm doing my own thing. Fuck off. Click. Excuse me. Like, the fuck do you think I'm doing? Like, do you see YouTube Live? Like, I'm doing studio work. Like, fuck off. What do you want? Like, I got no time for you. Like, I got no time to do your bullshit. I'm not your fucking maid. What am I getting out of that shit? Nothing. You know? Like, what do you have to offer? Like, I already know your skills. Sometimes you can cook. Granted. Okay? Okay. You can't clean after that. No. You can cook, but you can't clean up. You can suck dick. You can fuck good. But you're lazy on everything else. Like that I'm just scoring her on these things, right? If you're a scorer on that chart, but then the sex gets boring after a while because, let's face it, a man doesn't like picking up after a woman. Always. Day after day. Reminding somebody to do shit. It's like, no. It's a fucking turnoff. And then you wonder why, you wonder why when you're horny kind of thing, it would be like, oh, I want to get laid. And I look at you like, and I just want to fucking headbutt you and say you're stuck on stupid. Or I want to ask you the very serious question. Did you ride the short bus to school, yes or no? I know I'm an asshole. I'm harsh. I don't care. No. I became a bit of a dick when my mom passed. Yeah. I just don't give a fuck anymore. Nah. I speak my mind. Yeah. I'm more open that way now. Yeah, I don't give a rat's ass anymore. And Maria, why should I? You know, for how many years you turned around and screwed me over and you turned your back on me and fucked me over and I had put up with it and I kept warning you and warning you and warning you and warning you and warning you. And to the point where I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say about you. And I'll give you a chance to defend yourself. I've given you a chance to defend yourself, to get online and say something to me, and you won't. Which means absolutely that I'm telling the truth. You've had ample opportunity for the last 3 days now. I even responded to your text message last night. I said, you know what? If you don't like what I'm saying about you, get online. Say something about it. Prove me wrong. Is this Moby? What the fuck kind of stupid ass question is that? Are you dumb? That's my question. Jeez. No, I'm giving a message to my haters. Exactly. We're calling you out, Maria. We've called you out for 3 days now. Alright, this is day 3. Like, come on. All you gotta do is fucking tune in, start messaging back. I'll even allow you to call in. And we can talk to you. And we can have a conversation in front of everybody. No one tells me to chill. I'm always chill. Matter of fact, I'm always chill with an Alberta Ice Lager. Look at that. 5% beer. Beautiful. Yeah. Glacier, Rocky Mountain water. That's pure gold right there. That's what it is. That's what I call liquid gold. Yeah. What's the other 95%? Well, Alberta Ice Lager is brewed in Alberta using local ingredients. This clean and crisp lager reflects our commitment to serve you in the best. Cheers. Ingredients. Pardon my burp. Water, malt, hops, yeast. That's it. No sugar. Yeah. None. And I'm on my second one. Yeah, because I already put one down. And then oh no, sorry, shit. I see another one over there. Yeah, there's another soldier down. So that's 1, 2, I'm on my third. And then what did I do? I cleared 3/4 of a bottle of wine this morning. And I've been puffing on weed. I'd say I'm pretty tuned. Yeah. I'm a musical instrument. I'm a guitar that's been tuned. Yep. Let's rock and roll. Mm-hmm. Oh, weed hits hard good. I love it. Oh, Eiffel sent me a message. Eiffel just let me know. He located, so we have located the IP address for Windy City Mama. She's in south part of Illinois. And the IP address for Freddie underscore X13 is for Western California. Both accounts are different. Correct. And Windy has been on all day. Windy seems to bounce between those two accounts though. Like the two of Blue, the thing is, Windy and the one in California, they're friends. I know who you're talking about in California. The two of them bounce between the accounts and then they'll log in on their kids' accounts. They're pretty pathetic. Honcho replied, hope all is well. Honcho, good to see you. I'll reply after. Snoop Dogg's wine. I didn't know Snoop Dogg had wine. Cool. Right on. Snoop, I'm gonna have to try your wine. Yeah. I've smoked your weed before. Hey, if Mark says that there's Snoop Dogg wine, why not? It's only a matter of time before the whole world tries it. I gotta take a leak soon. I'm sitting on. Yep, I am. Time out. Hang on. Be right back. Fuck it. I'm not holding it no longer. This is the time where I would wish that I'd fucking install the urinal. Anyways, I'm back. It's called 19 Charms. Big shout out to Eiffel, to Blue. Windy, I told you, you've been online all day. And Eiffel's watching my live stream. Thank you. Yep. I hope she does. She can try to go after me legally. I don't care if she's on vacation. I don't give a rat's ass where she is. I invite her to come to fucking Alberta because they'll lock her ass up and throw away the key. She'd be dumb to come here. So I say, bring it on. I say, welcome to Alberta, bitch. You want to fight? I'm here. I don't care. I'm ready and waiting. I'm prepared. Make your peace with God. Yeah. You come looking for a fight, you may or may not come home. Yeah. You might need an ambulance or you might leave peacefully in your own vehicle. The choice is yours. I wouldn't be stupid if I was you. No. And hang on. If Wendy's not the problem, and if Wendy wants to stop the bullshit, I'm willing to stop the bullshit with her. Now, when it comes to Freddie, I know who Freddie is. And that would be. Oh, excuse me. Shit. I've been doing that since a kid. I gotta stop doing that. One of these days, I'm gonna fucking have brain hemorrhage. I forget her name. She's in the Cars group as well. Um, she was friends with John Burr and somebody else. It'll come back to me. My eyes will pop out. Fuck, don't say shit like that. My god. You know what used to terrify me as a kid? Yeah. I used to pick my nose. Okay? When I was a little kid. Until my grandfather turned around and said, he looked at me the one day and he said, "Stop picking your nose. You know your head's gonna cave in, right?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "Your head's gonna cave in." I was like, "What's that mean?" And he went, I was like, "What the fuck?" That scares the shit out of you as a kid. There was no Google. You can't YouTube that shit or nothing like that. Like, you just gotta look at him and, like, you gotta believe it. That's facts. So because I was picking my nose and like some other people, okay, when we were kids, sometimes we were eating it. You wanted to taste a booger and find out what it tasted like. And he looked at me like, don't do that shit. You keep picking your nose, your head's gonna cave in. Right? Brian, what's going on? Now I'm just sharing facts with everybody. Yeah. We're just having a good laugh. And a few beers. Yeah. You know, to this day, I haven't tasted a booger since. Well, wait. Only when you accidentally, like, you like that, and you bring it in through your throat and you accidentally swallow it down, right? That's when. But not when. Not like, I haven't picked out a booger recently and looked at it and been like, oh yeah, that looks good. That looks like a good snack. Fuck, let's have that. Let's see what that tastes like. And let's put some salt on there. Maybe a little bit of pepper. Yeah. All right. Who needs KFC? Mm-hmm. We got our own food. Shit. Oh, I've had too much to drink today. Nah, not enough. No. I dived into a 15 pack. What am I into? Like I said, I'm on my third beer, which means I have 12 left, and I have a quarter bottle of wine. Uh oh. Not good. That's okay. It's all good. I don't. Um, what is it? I don't I don't require anybody to be around or anything like that. You all can come and go as you please. I do this for fun. I've always wanted to do this since I was a kid. Something like this. Yeah. If you ask my parents, okay, I had a video like an old style camcorder system, and I used to run around the house recording everything, and it was pissing my dad off, just like the Gen X dude. And like that's why I love the Gen X guys. Yeah, I love that stuff so much. My dad, I would run around with that camera. My dad would be like, "Get that fucking camera away from me right the fuck now, or I'm gonna break it." That camera I could turn into a Nerf football. Watch how fast I can make that thing fly. I was like, "Dad, calm down, relax. I'm just trying to." He's like, "Get that fucking camera out of my face. Get that outside." So I have to go outside, get an extension cord, hook it up. And I only have 100 feet, and then like I get as close as I could, right? It's like Mr. Rogers' Trailer Park. It is, right? Only I'm not Mr. Rogers. No, I'm Bam Bam. I'm your worst nightmare. Yeah. I make your nightmare seem like a happy place. Oh. Maybe I'm mentally ill. Maybe I'm not. But I mean, if you look at what's happening in the world right now with the way it's a dumpster fire, I'd say that they're mentally ill and they're the reason why we're fucking drinking. And that's why I laugh at shit. And I can't take it seriously anymore. Fuck. No. That's why I just don't give a shit. at this point, at this point, I'm just along for the ride, and I'm just sitting here cracking cold ones, going, "Fuck it, let it burn." Bye bye. See ya. Let's go, baby. I'm ready. Yep. I made my peace with God. I don't give a fuck. I'm looking around at a bunch of you going, "You guys are fucked. I'm just here for the ride." You know? I got a ticket to see you guys burn. Oh, oh, I'm not going to hell, but that's savage. Uh, it's facts, though. I do look around at most of you and I'm like, yeah, you're going to hell. You're definitely going to hell. Yeah, I do. Like, I entertain, some people entertain themselves with headphones on their ears when they're out for a walk. Me, I go out for a walk and I just people watch and while I'm out for a walk and I observe and I'm like, yeah, you're going straight to hell. You, you got a condo in hell as we speak. Yeah, right? And then I can look at somebody else and be like, bitch, they're gonna hand deliver you first class tickets to hell. Yep, you're riding shotgun. Some of you are. Me? No. Mm-mm. Not going there or somewhere. Not here. On this hellhole. This place is fucked. Hell isn't real. You know what? I'll explain hell. Hell is this place. That sounds weird, but let me explain. Alright? Earth realm is hell. Only the true believers God will save. The rest will be left here to suffer and deal with this shit. And it's just going to keep getting worse. And it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. Eventually, there'll be another ice age and God will freeze everything, or he'll turn around and flood the whole fucking world, and that'll be it. There is a place where evil resides. It's right here on Earth. It's the leader of the WEF. I bite the side of my mouth because I get mad thinking about it. Because I know. And God can sit there and hit the fucking reset button. Like he's so fucking close. Like Jesus is sitting there with the new technology, looking at his dad going, Can I hit the red button? His dad's like, people often have laughed at me because I want to get a houseboat. Well, I predict that God's look at how much flooding is happening all over the earth right now. God's mad. We've pissed off the Creator. Mankind has pissed off the Creator. Alright? We can say sorry all we want, but He has a plan. And He's looking around the earth going, okay, I'm going to have to reset this place and reset this place. And pretty soon He's just going to be like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of resetting different places each day. Fuck this. I'm resetting everything. Mm-hmm. And then what are you going to do? Huh? Like, if God hits the reset button like that, we don't know how long we'll be flooded for. Look at those cool places you go hiking and camping at, and especially in Niagara Falls, and you see like all these cool rocks and stuff like that. Well, all that stuff used to be underwater. Mm-hmm. Yep. And a lot of people are just too programmed to understand what's actually going on. That's why intellectually they say you're weird. Well, yeah, I'm weird because I'm intellectual. I I go through books and everything else, and I study things and I analyze things, and I'm like a Jordan Peterson kind of style person, right? I don't like to. I don't talk with all the fancy words that he does yet, because Peterson's a lot older than I am and wiser than I am at this point. But at the same time, I've found that in my age group, when I talk to folks about things that are happening and what has happened, they turn around and they start hating me. And I lost a lot of friends. Well, I lost a lot of people in my life who I thought were friends, but they're not. You know, there was people in my life who I thought for sure they were my friends, and etc etc, and then it ended up being no, they weren't my friends because I got a different opinion from them, and especially when COVID happened, I got hate from everybody. I lost everybody. Everybody I thought who was my friends. I was literally left alone. I was literally isolated by my fucking self. And I'm not asking and saying anybody should feel sorry for me or anything like that, but I can honestly tell all of you, I'm straight shotting it right now. I lost everybody and everything and had to rebuild everything up to now. Yeah. And there were some rough times. There was three times where I thought about taking my life. Yeah. I can admit that. There was three times where I was like, you know what, fuck this. This is bullshit. Like I don't want to do this. And that's being blunt and honest. And a lot of you can't admit something like that, but I can. Because I was there. Because the more you can actually put yourself out there to speak about it, the more we can probably save somebody from actually having those thoughts and changing their mind about those thoughts. Because I had to think about the girls. I I thought to myself, I can't put my girls in that position. It's not fair to my girls to put the weight on their shoulders of that. To know that their father took his life and took the coward way out. I can't put that on their shoulders. I just can't. I have too much pride. I do. I'm gonna show my girls that even no matter what, all the shit that life is thrown at me, no matter what, I'm still here. I'm still around. I'm still here for you. I'm not going anywhere. Dad's not gonna leave you. Dad'll always be here. I will never leave my girls. My girls, they are welcome always to be by my side. Always. They're always welcome in my home. They can live with me for life. I don't care. They're family. But the one thing I will never ever do is give up on them. And I will never ever take the coward way out. No matter how hard they make their mothers make life. I've warned their mothers. As soon as the girls get older, they're gonna find out. They're gonna get mad. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm an animal? This message is to all three of my baby moms. Just look at our girls. I'm not girls. I'm not saying you're crazy, ish, sort of, but you know, you're dad's girls. You're not mom's girls. That's why your mother has a hard time having any discipline around you. That's why you're able to walk circles around your mothers. Because your mothers are dumb. All three of your mothers have said to me and come to me and said, your daughter's so smart. Yeah. Smarter than you. Fuck. Thanks, Ivan. I like to be straight and honest with everybody. Honesty is the best policy. Being straight and real with people that's such a rare quality now. I was looking for a word. I was gonna say that doesn't exist, but no, that's like a rare quality, and I would say people who people who are like myself and like you, we're a dying breed because there's too many people out there who are fake. Excuse me, who pretend to be people that they're not, and they copycat other people. I do my own thing. People are gonna like me, people are gonna hate me. That's fine. That's okay. We all have opinions. That's a fact of life. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. At the end of the day, if you allow somebody's opinion to bother you and to haunt you, then it's going to affect your life. And it's going to become like a toxic cancer in your brain. And then it's going to prevent you from reaching your full potentials. Okay? Because once you block out all the noise, you don't pay attention to what anybody else says. I mean, yes, Ivan, the positive stuff, yes. All the negative stuff, though. Anybody who's negative in your life, you block all that stuff out, you take it out of your life. Do a magic trick and be like, poof, make it disappear. Don't think about it. Because when you think about, oh, this person said this about me and that person said that about me, and what are they saying about me right now? And you'll drive yourself into madness. I speak from experience. I used to let it, 2 years ago, I used to let the entire world bother me. Everything about they would say about me in GTA and hockey, and I I would lose sleep. I would worry like, why did this person say that about me? And then I'd question it, and I would let it bother me to the point where I was messaging that person and like, why did you? And it's like, why am I? And then I had to take a step back and figure out like, why am I even wasting my time asking that person if why they don't even like me? That's their freedom of speech. Fuck it, let them have it. Like that's the mindset I was trapped in at one point. See, I can talk from experience on this. And my mind is so free now these days. That's why I can speak freely. And I don't care if anybody makes fun of me, they say anything bad about me, that's fine. That's okay, that's cool. Do what you need to do. We live in a free country. It's in your constitutional rights. You can hate me or love me. That's your choice. Right? I'm not forcing anybody to like me. You can like and subscribe, and that would help. But I'm not going to force you to sit there and say, hey, you need to like me all the time. No. We all more crusties. and eyelashes getting stuck in my eyes. Stupid lotion. Um, we all have our own path that we go down. Okay, and so we're finding on that path. You do find yourself, and then when you do find yourself, you need to grab life by the horns and just go with it, no matter what anybody else says, because everybody else is going to turn around. Basically, almost 90% of everybody is going to turn around and discourage you. Okay. Look at just I'm living example. When I first very started this 4 years ago, on my first channel, this is my second channel. My first one was they was taken down and deleted. I'm living proof. Okay, if you put your mind to something and you block out the noise, you can get it done. You'll get the support. The support will come. All right? It happens. It will it's not going to happen overnight. Okay? So don't think like, "Oh, if I start a YouTube channel and within like for a couple weeks or a couple months and you're not big and you're not like everybody else that you're following." It doesn't happen overnight like that. It will come in God's time. And it's a grind. It takes time. It's work. You know? It's not easy. No. I gotta make sure I'm here every single day, on here basically, for all of you. I'm doing at least something. Now I have to show my ugly face all over the place. While I have beers. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. I'm hungry. I'm going to make something to eat. You guys have been awesome. Okay? I love you guys. I'm going to rock some hockey. Stay safe. God bless. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm at Lakewood Church tomorrow, Houston, Texas. Stay safe and God bless. Later.